Okay, welcome back. Well, on the previous episode of our Starcraft campaign, of our adventures through the Cthulhu sector of Terran, episode 1 there, of Rebel Yell, our colonial militia ended up being in a bad spot when the Confederacy basically abandoned the colony because we dared attack that installation and they dared arrest our good friend Jim Raynor. Desperate because the Zerg were pushing in on our poor innocent colonists, we took some unconventional help and we joined the Sons of Korhal terrorist group, the known rebellion against the Confederacy. Well, we saved the lives of our colonists. We held out, and the Sons of Korhal, they upheld their end of the deal, and saved our asses. Well, now we're gonna find out what happens next as we move on to Mission 4, the Jacobs installation. Office of the Formal Colonial Magistrate, 3 hours after the evacuation.
Your tenure as Colonial Magistrate is suspended.
We've been fired.
Official investigation of your affiliation with the Sons of Korhal.
Oh man, they're investigating us because we helped some terrorists.
Hey man, Arcturus' boys sprung me from the prison ship. Apparently they're as frustrated with the Confederates as we are. I know their reputation, but they seem to be on the level. I think Arcturus wanted to speak with you.
Wow, I feel like weird that I was leaning back the whole time. Lighting's so much better now.
The Confederates are abandoning the planet, and so are we. However, there is one thing I'd like to do before we leave.
Ooh, what is it?
I want you to raid this colony's Confederate outpost and retrieve whatever design or weapons schematics that you can find in their networks. With the chaos of the Confederates' evacuation, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in or out of their installation.
I'm into it.
Well, look at that. We've been fired and we're going to be investigated for helping the Sons of Korhal. But the good news is the Sons of Korhal decided you can join up with us. And it looks like we're joining up with them since, 1, they saved our people. 2, they saved our good friend Jim Raynor. And 3, the Confederates basically just abandoned us to the Zergs. You know what? Fuck those guys. And now we're going to help steal some of their top secret data from within the Jacobs installation here on our beloved planet of Marsara before we leave to greener pastures. And Jim Raynor's going to be helping us with it. This mission's just a simple classic. This is just your basic installation mission. It's a micro mission, and it's like the most straightforward one ever. I don't have to do anything fucking crazy. We just need to bulldoze our way through. We have maximum upgrades, so it's just a matter of going through. We don't have to worry about SCVs or mining minerals or building buildings. Never go the straight way. Straight way is death. My experience with this mission knows no bounds. Also, our colors are now red because that is the color of the Sons of Korhal. So we are no longer the blue of Marsara, we are the red of the Sons of Korhal.
Teleportation field activated.
We fucking teleported, kid. You're the Confederates.
Hey, you're not allowed in here.
Security cameras activated.
Alright. And so this is also the first mission where we fight other Terrans. We don't actually fight Zerg in this mission. We'll fight Zerg again, don't worry. But for now we're fighting other humans. Other humans that screwed us over. And now we are here to steal their shit and put our boots up on their couch. Let's go around, though. Let's go around. It's my secret path. How you doing, Jimmy? I know you're not your vulture, but I think dressed up as a Marine suits you better. As a matter of fact, he like kind of stops using the Vulture after this game.
Right on. That should be good. Sounds fun.
And they got these SCVs here doing nothing. Their SCVs aren't doing anything, and they also have civilians, which is kind of screwed up. I wish they renamed them like scientists or I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's civilian, like we're killing civilians. They don't do anything, by the way. They don't have any like things. We actually control those cute little guys later on, and when we get to the second Terran campaign. Those guys don't do anything though. They don't do anything interesting. They're just kind of there, like on custom multiplayer maps that people make. Like they'll be like your token thing, or they'll be like Protect Bob. Or Gun Trap. Be like Protect Bob, and it's just like, you know, you're protecting this one civilian from death. Oh, Jim Raynor's also a fucking stud, by the way. He's got all this health. He's got all this extra damage compared to the standard. He's like 3 times stronger than the regular Marine. He's a stud. He works out.
This should be good. Right on. Oh yeah. This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on. Sounds fun. Oh yeah.
Alright, automated defense systems deactivated, so there's not going to be any 4 traps attacking us here.
This should be good. Oh yeah.
We're just going to trek upward and see what's going on other parts of the lab.
Sounds fun.
Here we got some cute little critters. I love these little critters. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at them. Well, these ones are creepy. I don't like these ones, but the Rhynodons, they're so gentle. I love them.
This is Jimmy. Oh yeah. Right on. Oh yeah. This should be good. Oh yeah.
You rebel scum.
Yes, we are. Oh yes, what stim packs do, they'll damage all of our infantry units, the stim packs, but they'll be able to attack and attack faster and move faster, so they become like kind of coked out, and it makes them really dangerous. But you don't want to do it too much because it takes away their health. Aww.
This should be good.
Oh, there are Zerg. Forgot. Believe it.
Believe it.
Believe it!
I saw Zerg with Confederate holding pens myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Confederates have known of these creatures.
I think
for
a
some
neighbor's
time.
like using a weed whacker or
For
something.
all we know, they
I don't know if the
could be
mic's
waiting
picking
for
it up or not.
things. Be that as it may, our priority here is accessing the Confederate network. We'll deal with the Zerg another day.
That is some interesting foreshadowing. The fact that the Confederacy has Zerg locked up in their holding pens. But why? Why would the Confederacy have Zerg locked up in their holding pens? That is an excellent question, dear viewer. Fun thing is, in the fan remake, you can play it like this, or you can play it as a third-person shooter as Raynor, which is kind of interesting. It's a little weird. It's a little clunky. It's kind of fun. Like, fans have always wanted a shooter from Starcraft. There was one that was canceled forever ago. The thing that kind of sucked about it was, most shooters, like, you automatically reload if you clip something. That wasn't the case, so you had to consciously remember to hit R. I think that was, like, the manual reload every time you ran out of ammo, because if you didn't, like, you'd sit there, click, 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 and then you'd die. It was an interesting little experiment. I don't know how often they would want to do it, but kind of cool to see it. Oh, Confederate Vulture. And it's weak. This whole mission is designed to give you the illusion that you're super badass. Like, that Vulture was already hurt when we started attacking it. And the fact that Raynor is a really strong unit. Like his armor is stupid, and his freaking health is stupid, and his damage is stupid. But the fact that you're also fully upgraded as well. It's all to give you the illusion that your units are way stronger than they actually are. Like, I don't know how doable this mission would be if Elsewhere is free. I'm just spamming A. This is actually as I look at the time here, I'm also going to do this like the first mission, the first 2 missions, because they were so short. I compacted them in one episode. I'm going to do the same for this one and the second one. Oh, a ghost. I mentioned these guys earlier. These are the spooky guys. Of course, that's not even how a ghost is used correctly, but they did use ghost intended way, which you guys will see in a later mission. Then it wouldn't be fair.
Go ahead, Commander. This should be good.
Accessing Confederate network. Downloading files.
Hey, we found the plans, man.
Yeah, look at that.
What's waiting when we come out?
We got the data disks. We got the plans, man. We got the schematics. We got the blueprints. We got the data. We got the plans, man. So we're going to combine this mission and the next mission into one video, since this one is such a quick one. In the wake of the chaos resulting Zerg invasion, the Sons of Korhal escape with the stolen data disks. Good work, Jimmy. All the blood. Yeah, this is the cool thing about the remasters. They had these little, like, panel things. Fleeing to the border colony of Antigua Prime, Arcturus Group now plans its next crucial move against the Confederacy. So there's Raynor handing over the data disk directly to Arcturus Mengsk, with a couple Marines behind him, and as well as Sarah Kerrigan, who was a crucial character of this game, who we are about to meet. 13 hours after the evacuation of Marsara, Protoss warships took up orbit around the colony and unleashed massive planetary bombardments. I cannot talk right now. All life upon the surface was extinguished. Everybody died. I love that building. I don't know what the... It's cool artwork. You don't see this building anywhere in the game, though. It's funny.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Headquarters has begun analysis of the discs. They expect to have them decoded shortly. I hope whatever's on those discs is worth it.
Receiving incoming transmission from Arcturus Mengsk.
You and Captain Raynor have done well, Commander. I believe our efforts have weakened the Confederacy's grip on the fringe worlds. But our job out here isn't done yet. Lieutenant Kerrigan, my second in command, will elaborate.
I'll
There
get
she
straight
is.
to the point. Our sources tell us that Antigua
I love her
Prime is
artwork
ready
in
to
this
begin
game.
open revolt against the
This is what she originally
Confederacy.
looks like. She looks kind of silly.
Fortunately, the Confederates seem to be aware of this as
I
well.
really love the new
They
designs of
stationed a
the
large
modern
detachment
Ghost
of
armor.
Alpha Squadron troops there under the command of General Duke.
It will be your job, Commander, to free this colony and show our good intent to the Antiguan people. Lieutenant Kerrigan will help you deal with Duke's officers. The rest of the Confederates are yours to deal with.
All right. So we're now on a new planet of Antigua Prime. We have officially joined their rebellion, and we're helping out Lieutenant Sarah Kerrigan, a former Confederate ghost, as we combat Alpha Squadron and General Duke, the man that we saw representing the Confederacy in the earlier missions.
Sounds fun.
His forces are stationed here, and let's rendezvous with Kerrigan.
Oh, yeah.
Speak of the devil.
Right on.
Captain Raynor, I finished scouting out the area and... You pig!
What? I haven't even said anything to you yet.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
Oh, yeah. You're a telepath. Look, let's just get on with this, okay?
Right.
She's psychic, and Jimmy Boy on his little vulture here was perving hard, because I mean, look how thick she is. Wow, I'd be thinking dirty thoughts too. Anyway, she's a ghost, and we're gonna showcase what ghosts can do, even though we're not gonna have ghosts ourselves, like actually build ghosts for another couple missions. But
These things. They can sense me even when I'm cloaked. We should take these out.
yes, that detector word is crucial, as you'll soon see.
I gotcha. It'd be a pleasure.
This is where the game gets a little cooler. You start getting neat units instead of just... Well, why are you not with us? Are you too good for this, Raynor?
It'd be a pleasure. Thinking the same thing. It'd be a pleasure.
Ooh, a Wraith. Not very good against ground units. Not gonna get the job done.
It'd be a
just simply isn't going to do it.
I read you.
I think Kerrigan can outshoot this bunker. I'm not totally sure.
It'd be a pleasure.
Nope, she cannot. Although, she might be able to attack the missile turret.
It'd be a pleasure.
Nope.
I gotcha.
Okay, yeah, that's a big...
Thinking the same thing.
That's a big nope. Alright, we're gonna overpower this bunker, and we're just gonna, Jim can take it. Look at that. It's barely taking any damage.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Easy peasy. Kill that missile turret, and let's round the show. Alright. So, the purple is Antigua, the white is Alpha Squadron. Oh, they got a Goliath, a big little mech. But yeah, see, Kerrigan's invisible. They can't see her unless they have a detector like that missile turret was.
Thinking the same thing.
And now, she's gonna do her thing up here. It's my favorite. It's my favorite shit right here. She just kills him. She kills Confederate. And they have to tell it in the parentheses.
I think the Antigans are ready to back us up, too.
That's right. We've tolerated these Confederate goons long enough.
Base is
Hell yeah. So this... Oh. Well, I just wasted lockdown there. What lockdown does is, disables a mechanical unit. It can't move, attack, or use any of its abilities until the lockdown wears off. And that's where Kerrigan is very helpful. Now, we've liberated the Antigans. But our job ain't done yet. Now we got Wraiths, which is actually important.
Commander, I'm picking up a large Confederate strike force advancing on our position.
Well, they're not wasting any time.
No, they are not.
Not enough minerals.
They aren't wasting any time. Or stop, actually. As soon as this is done, we're actually going to do one quick thing, which is... Can we get this any closer to this geyser? Son of a bitch. Alright, we're just going to have to build a second command center closer to the geyser because we're not being efficient. We are not being efficient.
Not enough minerals.
This mission is a little slow. Both of these people are gonna die.
Commander, anytime you're up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Smire with his cute little armor. Got a nice little booty. Oh, what am I doing? There we go.
Add-on complete.
Yeah. Oh my god. Why did I add that fucking noise thing? Just let me know that, oh, you're playing slow. Actually, you know what? Because it's the campaign. Yeah, we're just gonna...
What now?
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Right away, sir.
I do it there to try to help myself in the multiplayer because I really should not be playing under 100 APM at any
Not
time.
enough minerals.
I mean, 100, even 100 is really low, but
Not enough minerals.
just let me know I'm doing really bad. But it's the campaign, so I'm kind of just taking it slow and just doing whatever because it's not really important.
Not enough minerals.
Sector locked in. Attack formation. SCV good to go, sir. Standing by. Attack formation.
This mission is really slow though because their base is on a completely separate island, which means we need to build drop ships in order to land our troops over there, and it just takes forever. That's all I can say. It takes forever to actually get to that point. To get the, you gotta build. Not only do you have to build an army, you have to build an army and then have the fucking troop transport to do it, and it's like really gas intensive. It really sucks.
SCV good to go, sir.
I should probably
I read you.
just there we go. Location hotkey is set. Ding.
Transmit coordinates.
So our Wraith Fighter, might as well get into detail on the Wraith Fighter while we're just building everything up here. Maybe build a supply depot too while we're hanging out. But the Wraiths, they can cloak like Kerrigan. They have very light armor and they do weak damage to ground units, but like pretty weak.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like 7 damage, like not even. It's like, kind of pathetic, really. But they do a lot of damage to air units, and the fact that they cloak is no small thing. They won't do a lot of damage and their armor's weak, but if they're invisible and the other enemies can't fight back, like, well then, you know, shit, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna do crap. That's what you're gonna do.
Sector locked in. Coordinates received.
Ugh, and that's what Wraiths are, and that's what Wraiths do.
Roger. Attack formation. Sector locked in. Yes, sir.
Speaking of which,
Not enough minerals.
get some Wraiths built and some cloaking done so we can actually start really attacking them down there.
Not enough
Try and start
minerals.
building up an army.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I read you.
You know what? This should probably be over
Yes,
here.
sir. Roger that.
Rally point should probably be over there. We're just gonna keep building SCVs until we got a decent,
Piece of me, sir. This should be good.
until we got really decent booming economy, and then we're just gonna start building up Wraiths, building up dropships, building up Marines.
This should be
We're gonna transport them.
Rate the waiting on orders. Go ahead.
Thing that is nice is it's hard for them to attack us too, and they're not gonna attack us with anything that we can't handle. It's an early mission.
Roger.
It's another one of those early mission. They're not gonna do it. Like, this mission's already taken as long as the other mission. We're not even like, god damn, we're just only getting started now too.
Research complete.
Ugh. Build another.
Not enough minerals.
Building another starport would be a good idea as well, so we can build even more air units that we're gonna need. Simply just going to need them. Ugh.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ah, man. Tired. Gotta go to work in a little bit. Starport's a cool looking building. I don't care, man. It's a neat looking building. It's so neat we're gonna build a second one, but it'll be red because it's gonna be ours.
Reporting in. Raynor here. Rate the waiting
Additional
on
supply
orders.
depots required.
Raynor, fix
Right away, sir.
bunkers, fix everything.
Orders received. Affirmative. Anytime you're ready.
And I didn't even fully fix Raynor, I don't even care.
Standing by. Roger.
This upgrade is not as good as you think it is. Basically, energy is the white numbers here. The Wraiths lose them gradually as they remain cloaked,
Additional supply
and
depots required.
basically that upgrade makes it so the Wraiths have more energy, but really it's less an issue of how much energy do they have and how much energy can they hold up to, and more how much energy do they have. That's why in StarCraft 2 they replace most of those upgrades with like an upgrade that changes their starting energy, so as soon as they're built they're at like full energy or at like a pretty good amount of energy, so you don't have to freaking worry about that. You can just build your shit and get on with life. So many resources, so little supply depots. There we go. There we go. Now we're thinking of portals.
Add-on complete.
What do you want? SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Reporting in.
The purple Wraith will be the captain of the Wraiths. He is King Wraith.
Reporting for
I
duty.
think once these Wraiths finish, that's when I'll start building.
Orders received.
So many freaking bunkers will be fine.
Piece of me, boy. Go, go, go. Standing by. Let's move.
They'll occasionally attack from this back area. As a matter of fact, they did because the spider mines went off. But
Something on your mind?
a couple vultures, a couple marines, they'll be more than enough to defend this area.
Go ahead, Commander.
All right, I'm gonna start building
Rate the waiting
dropships.
Roger that.
Another.
Can't build there.
Thing might be so we're gonna have to start pounding out these bad boys.
Formation. Go ahead, Commander.
You know what? How many more wraiths do I have coming? I got one more wraith coming.
Reporting in.
So I'll have 7.
Roger.
Hmm.
Attack formation.
Let's get a couple
Not enough
in the mix
minerals.
here.
Go ahead, Commander.
A couple more starfighters. I don't care. Wraiths are like weak units, but I don't even care. I love them. I have a personal attachment. It's not just nostalgia. I always loved like starfighters and things.
Additional supply depots required.
That's why I love Star Wars. Because there's so many cool like starfighters in that. I always love X-Wings and shit. That's why I love Wraiths, because they remind me of that. They bring me back to a time of youth and innocence. For now, though. Ugh. Once again, though, I hate these base layouts. It's just so little room. We're just gonna build them here, because you know what? They're not gonna fucking kill them from here. Right? Hopefully. Yeah, there's so little room for the actual building of stuff. That's one of the things that sucks about the last mission of this campaign. Is... oh my god, the space... like, if you think this is bad, the last mission of this game, or of this campaign, not the game, but of this campaign, wowzers. Kind of one of the reasons why I like Zerg as well. Zerg... well, we'll see Zerg in a little bit, but when you see Zerg, you'll understand what I mean when I say this sentence to you now. Zerg do not require this many buildings. They just don't. They do things a little differently than Terran, who do things a little differently than Protoss. All the races are pretty distinct, but they're also similar in many ways. But it's one of the big differences. Terran are not economical with their space. They take up so much goddamn space that it ain't even funny. Now we're low on Vespian, so that's going great. Let's just pound out as many Marines as we can.
Base is under attack.
Oh man, they are attacking it. Boo. 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 You killed my depot. Get fucked. Are they upgraded though? No, they're not. Silly me even wondering that. It's goddamn early missions, so I know for a fact that they're not upgraded. They don't upgrade shit. Computers don't. Computers never upgrade. But you know who does upgrade? Me. Totally gonna upgrade, even though it's probably not even gonna be necessary. Alright, there we go. This is a decent little Wraith army. As soon as they get any energy, we're gonna go in and we're gonna secure a landing zone.
Go ahead. Additional supply depots required.
Oh man, that's right. They just killed my other supply depots. Poo. Alright, we're gonna go here. And you're gonna build as many fucking supply depots. What the hell? Why is everybody so bad at things? Why can't you be good at things like Jesse Owens? Why can't you be good at things like Jesse Owens? God damn it. Alright. Engineering Bay. EE. Engineering Bay. Rest of y'all down here. You. Supply Depot. You. Supply Depot. You. Supply Depot. You. Supply Depot. God damn it. Was that so fucking hard? Let's get these dropships down here, man.
Additional supply depots required.
More. Yeah, that's what I mean by they're good at killing anti-air applies. Now Goliaths are really good anti-air. Goliath beats Wraith every freaking time, but you know what? Guess what? Guess what? When the Wraith's close, it kind of changes things. I just need to be careful because if I go too far that way, there are detectors, and my poor Wraiths will get absolutely, and I do mean absolutely, freaking shredded. Alright, fix that bad boy. Don't enter it. Repair it. Hey.
Destination? Hang on, we're in for some job.
Y'all are being rude. go too far that way.
Roger.
I think after we repel that way. Ooh, yeah, they got a lot of anti-air stuff that we want to take care of here. Kill the Goliaths. Kill that Wraith. Just pound out more Marines, because goddamn it.
Base is under attack.
And so many extra minerals here. So many extra minerals. Just pound out whatever we can. Alright.
Input coordinates. Hang on, we're in
Alright.
some job. Input coordinates. I got that. In transit, HQ. Buckle up. Go ahead, HQ.
Give me some of this shoot.
I think I made too many dropships.
Buckle up. Go ahead, HQ. I'm
Your
listening.
forces are under attack.
Shit. This is why we use hotkeys, kids.
I copy that.
Wraiths run. My Wraiths are now running out of energy, so
Additional supply depots required.
Go ahead, Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
Coordinates. You want a piece of me?
Go ahead,
Additional
HQ.
supply
Wrap
depots
yourself in,
required.
boys.
alright.
Reporting for duty.
I don't even know if these upgrades are gonna finish by the time I win. Maybe.
On your mind? Yeah, I'm going.
This will be a pretty straightforward win,
I'm
though.
listening.
Checked up and good to go.
Input coordinates.
Go ahead,
Additional
Commander.
supply depots required.
Reporting in. Standing by.
You guys can join that, or
Additional supply depots required.
Awaiting launch orders. Go, go, go. Standing by. Checked up and ready to go. Coordinate.
so I can get. Oh,
Standing by. Attack
Alright.
formation, Commander.
Destination.
shit out here.
I'm listening.
Let's organize our shit here.
Standing by.
Alright, so y'all are 3,
Give me some of this shoot.
plus this guy with 2
Go,
health.
go. Let's move.
Y'all be 4. I'll be 5, so 3, 4.
Give me some of this shoot. Go ahead, Commander. Checked up and ready to go. Launch orders. Go, go, go. Give me some of this shoot.
Just kick ass. Just go kill everything. We fucking got it. It's easy. It's easy. Just streamline the Wraiths down there. Streamline Wraiths. Let's all get in that dropship there. And
I copy
just go drop shit off, I guess. Oh, this is easy.
I gotcha.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thank you for dropping off these people, these fine gentlemen, these strapping young lads.
input coordinates.
Honestly, I could probably just lift off the barracks and just bring them over. What do I care? Mission's like done anyway. We pretty much already fucking did it. Yeah, those missile turrets are deadly to Wraiths, but we just sent overwhelming numbers. What's nice, this is why this game can get tedious, like the original gets tedious anyways, a lot of times the mission objectives kill all their buildings, even the ones that don't do anything. Luckily, in like later games and stuff, they're a little bit more lenient on shit, but point being, we did it. We successfully started our beautiful rebellion on Antigua. The Antiguans are helping us. The Alpha Squadron from the Confederacy is retreating. And so, we as the Sons of Korhal will continue our campaign against the Confederacy. Next time, we have a little bit of a plot twist. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining me. See you next time, everybody.